Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and as you can see from the title, we are going to try out a very fun team today, and that is the full LR Realm of Gods team. So obviously we are running double LR UI Goku leads for that Realm of Gods leader skill. Then we have both the new fusions. We have LR God Goku, the LR Vegito Blue. Obviously physical Vegito Blue is a much better unit and a much better link partner for the new Vegito, but he's not an LR, even though he's almost as good as one. And then to round it out, we also have the Black and Zamasu. They're kind of the odd unit out, but we'll be keeping them in the third spot as a floating unit anyway. They can be kind of useful. They're reasonably good defensively anyway. They do give us a little bit of a heal at the start of the turn as well, so they should be pretty decent as a floating support unit. Obviously the two LR fusions link really well together, especially when they both transform, and keeping them together, of course, they're both going to transform at the same time. And of course, throughout the various points of the event, as we beat down the opponents, we are going to get the opportunity to use their active skills as well. So it's going to work out pretty nicely. I managed to find a UI Goku friend that had a couple of dupes. I believe he is 79%. My UI Goku and my Int God Goku are only 55%. But we got plenty of time to build them up. So obviously the UI Gokus need to dodge attacks in order to build up their passive. And this wasn't really a great rotation for setting them up to do that straight away, but that's fine. We're in one of these longer events anyway, so we are going to get a bit of a chance for them to build up. I might not go through the whole event. It's just better to jump into some of these long form events, because if I jump into a Dokkan Fest event with this team, we're probably just going to one turn every single phase, and then it's just over before we get a chance to really do everything that we want to try and achieve. So, because we obviously want to see both the blue fusions transform, we want to see their active skills. So an event like this, I think, is definitely better for showcasing this team. And remember, of course, as well, that the UI Goku has a much lower leader skill. It's only 130%. So for Vegito to still be hitting like a 2 million attack stat on his 18 key super here is pretty great. And he got the dodge as well. That's the level 3 dodge that I gave my Vegito, because he only has built-in dodge if you put him in the third slot. So for instances just like that, I thought giving him the 3 dodge would still be useful. And there you go, he dodged a super attack, so I'm definitely not going to complain there. We're going to go ahead and put you in the front so you can get your, hopefully get some dodges off here, start building up your passive. Give that to you, and then we'll go for the 12 key. Obviously, LR Vegito Blue, I know most people prefer the physical one because he is an absolute damage dealing machine, not only with the multiple supers and the raising attack, but obviously the counters as well. But LR Vegito Blue definitely shouldn't be underestimated, especially in these long form events, because remember, he does infinitely stack his attack and defense on his 12 key super attack. So he's able to handle himself even at the end of like the legendary Goku event. So he's a very good unit, and obviously fulfills the theme of bringing the full LR team. I think the only other option you have at the moment is, if you don't bring the Black and Zamasu, you could bring Beerus and Whis, but I felt like they just link up with the team so much worse, and they're yet another unit that needs to get attacked to really maximize their efficiency, and because we'd just be using them as a third slot floating unit, it seems kind of pointless to do that. But here we go. So we got both of the LR blue boys transforming, and now it's time to really start dishing out some damage. So should pretty much go without saying that Vegito is going to have better defense here, because my Vegito has 2 dupes and my Gogeta has none. But a good rotation to run as well is if we were to do this, for example, and bring the rotations into being one LR UI Goku on both rotations, each one linked up with one of the fusions. That also is going to be very effective, and I'm going to do that now just so we have I want the blue fusions on opposite rotations, because of the way their active skill works, because we can only use it at a specific time based on the enemy's HP. I don't want both of them on the same rotation, because we could end up getting stuck in a cycle where we keep going up against the enemy when they've got too much health with our LR blue fusions rotation, and then we get to the next rotation when the active skill would have been able to be used, and then that rotation finishes off the enemy, and then yeah, we just get stuck in that pattern where they're never going to be low enough to use the active skill. So at least if we have them on opposite rotations, we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, Blue Gogeta, even his 12 key animation is really cool. Oh, there you go, we're going to see it again. We're going to get the additional super in that last slot. Good stuff. So he should finish him off here nice and easily. Because the other thing as well is LR God Goku, he's a really good unit. Obviously his passive, like the main effectiveness that he has is for the first 7 turns, and then once that runs out, he's obviously not quite as good. So we'll be able to float him off of this rotation, basically to let the SCR Gogeta take his place. So yeah, UI Goku, hopefully he can get some dodging in here. 2.6 on his attack. Again, considering we're under a lower leader skill because of the double LR UI leads. Pretty decent, and of course, as much as it seems like a very meh ability for his super attack, the disabling guard does mean that he's able to hit the AGL Vegeta for decent damage despite the type disadvantage. So yeah, God Goku, his passive should still be active, but I think we're getting fairly close to when it's going to run out. So, and look at this, we can have both the Vegito Blues together. We can already use Vegito's active skill. I'm just going to go ahead and use it, because like I said, I don't want this video to be super long. So
take a good long look. This is the true power of Vegito. Final Kamehameha!
so good. So yeah, we busting these out as soon as they are available to use, because plus we get the finish, so we get the cool little finish screen. I definitely prefer Gogeta's. Like, Gogeta's finish screen is so cool. But yeah, now, especially because we're up against an int enemy, now is the perfect time to float off God Goku now. He's still a solid unit after his passive runs out, but the main problem for me is, of course, having him at 55%. In those first 7 turns, he has a much higher chance to dodge, and he has that chance to crit. Whereas now that his passive will have run out, because he's an int unit, he only has level 5 dodge in the hidden potential system, and so he now has no possibility to crit. So against a physical opponent, he's definitely going to be at a disadvantage. Gogeta at 2.2 million, again, under the lower leader skill. That's pretty decent, and man, his 18 key super attack is just so good. Like, his 12 key is cool, but like his 18 key is so good. Whereas Vegito, I really like both of his animations, but I think I actually might like his 12 key super animation more. Let me know what you think out of the 2 LR Blue Boys. Who's out of the 18 key and the 12 key, which one do you prefer? So we are probably going to be finishing off Trunks this turn. And we've barely lost any health. We've got tons of units that dodge. The other units, even if they don't dodge, we've got most of our units are really good defensively. We've got Black and Zamasu coming in every 3 turns for a little bit of the heal as well. So yeah, this team is absolutely crushing everyone here. And UI Goku didn't quite finish the job, so we get to see Vegito Blue in action again. Take that, Super Trunks. And yeah, so this team very good. We are crushing our way through this event with no problems whatsoever. The friend UI Goku, his passive must be getting close to being fully built up at this point. So let's put him there. Oh, we're going to get the Dokkan attack with him as well. That's awesome. So again, though, this is what I was saying about when I floated off the blue fusions, is we seem to already be getting stuck into a bit of a cycle where it's the Vegito rotation where the enemy's health is low enough. So hopefully we can get to a point in the next couple of turns where we can do Gogeta's. I did say I didn't want to play through the whole event, but I do want to try and at least get Gogeta's active skill. I mean, I've shown it multiple times on the channel already, but if not for the fact that it's awesome than anything else. So, but yeah, UI Goku, Dokkan attack. This is going to do big damage. God, he doesn't dodge the super attack on the way back, but that's fine because we're going to get the heal from the Dokkan mode. So we are still in a very good spot. Even with the lower leader skill, because the team is so full of powerful units, I wouldn't be surprised if we no-item run this without too much difficulty. Plus, of course, Vegito Blue, he's not been around too much, so he's not getting as built up as he would as if he was on main rotation, but he's still going to hold his own in that third slot there. And in fact, if we don't take him out this turn, we will be looking at the Gogeta active skill. But I mean, I think between the combination of all the units here, we probably are going to take him out this turn. We only get the 12 key with God Goku though, but UI up to 2.5. Yeah, I think we probably finish off Goku. Goku can dodge though, so he could potentially dodge Vegito Blue. He did not though. 3 million attack stat. So yeah, see you later, Goku. Oh, actually, God Goku. Oh no, we got the additional anyway. So I always forget about Vegito's additional, but Goku's definitely taking less damage than I would have expected. But here comes another additional. Okay, dodge that. So God Goku only has his 12 key super, so I don't think he will actually finish him off here. So that means we are definitely going to get to see Gogeta's active skill next turn, and then that will be GG for this Goku. So, but yeah, God Goku not the best defensively now at 55%, and he's lost that ability to dodge. So let's finish off Goku with the active skill here. And because UI already has his leader skill, his super, we have legendary power active. So maximum possible damage. Oh yeah, so take him out. How much are we actually going to do? Nearly 2 million. So yeah, 55% Gogeta. Just throw out a free 2 million damage for us. Very nice. And Black and Zamasu were on that rotation as well, so we got a heal off of them. And yeah, we're looking good here. So let's do this. I think at this point I probably might as well just finish the event, mightn't I? Because we are flying through it, really. We're not having any trouble. UI Goku is getting pretty built up. This is my one, isn't it? So this is only the 55% UI Goku, and he's almost hitting 3 million attack stat now as well. 3.62 for Vegito. Oof. So good. 79% Vegito, and he is this good. And then of course here comes super attack number 2. I just love this last bit with the sword. He just like shreds the building. Get 118 damage. This will probably still do reasonable damage though. Yeah, 87k. That's actually not bad. So Spirit Sword, take you out. 340, not the best, but of course his defense at this point is going to be super high, so he's not taking any damage. And look at that, there's no attacks in the last slot to throw out God Goku. So yeah, it's going to be another very strong turn here. Hey, come on UI, get those dodges. 3.38. Jeez. This is 79% UI Goku, the friend. So getting close to 3.5 million attack stat on the double 130% leads is very, very good. And look at all that dodging. 3 million attack stat on Gogeta as well. Damn, no dupes. 3 mil. That's what we like to see. And then we get an additional. We get an additional normal. We'll take it. It's not a super attack, but then he takes 300 damage. Wow. I mean, even God Goku here hitting a 1.7. Like, he's not in the best spot, links-wise and everything, being in that last spot there. But that is still pretty decent as well. And, yeah, we are just flying through this. We're not taking really any damage. We're basically on full health again already. Can't get a super attack for Black and Zamasu this turn, but Gohan's not going to be alive by the time it gets to their attack. So, oh, we didn't dodge the super. Okay, 150k. I mean, this team, even with the lower leader skill, because it's full of LRs, we're not far off of having 500,000 HP. So, Yeah, let's get rid of you, and then we go on to the final stage here, the Int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Okay, so this will give you all of these. Let's give Gogeta this, and then we can... Let's actually go for an 18 key super on Vegito Blue. He's built up quite a lot already. It's time for him to start putting out some damage as well. So UI up to 3.6. I think his passive might be fully maxed out now, but yeah, very good. This Gohan has really good defense as well when you get to this final stage, so still being able to hit that much damage is very, very good. And then of course Gogeta showing off one of the reasons why these guys are so good, getting that extra key. So we get the 18 key super, even though we were a little bit short once we got all the orbs. And then his tanking is still pretty decent as well, considering the leader skill and everything. So yeah, we're pretty much demolishing Gohan here. And this is a really good rotation for this as well, because obviously Vegito has type disadvantage here, and he's only got to go up against one attack. Of course, watch this be the super attack, but I don't think he's going to do 350k damage to us if he does super attack Vegito. And look at this, UI is putting on a clinic. 8,000 damage is not the best, but this is my 55% one. And he got all of those dodges out of those potential attacks, so I'm definitely not complaining. His passive is definitely going to be built up at this point, and then there's another dodge as well. Vegito almost at 4 million now. This man is just crazy. Unfortunately, though, we do have type disadvantage, so if we don't get crits, we're not going to be doing the crazy damage. But still, overall, yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. So is this? Will this kill us? How much will this do? Vegito, 187,000, easy. So no worries. And then the 12 key. Kamehameha from God Goku. Oof, that really didn't do a lot, did it? But I feel like we probably just win this turn. But it is a bit of a dangerous spot for the Goku Black and Zamasu. So let's go ahead and do this. We can pick up a decent amount of orbs with them as well. So let's see how we get on here. I mean, we could potentially die, which is definitely not how I was expecting the video to end when we flew through the rest of it so fast. But obviously I could have just used an item, but yeah, see, depending how these attacks go, we're probably going to be done here anyway. See if Gogeta can pop off. He's almost at 3 million attack stat. If he gets the additional super, I feel like it's a guaranteed W here. But, oh well, he doesn't need it. Goodbye, Gohan. So there you go. Obviously not the fastest run. The team's full of powerful units, but we are running the lower leader skill. But yeah, there you go. The full LR Realm of Gods team taking out the Super Warriors Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. No items used. And yeah, what a fun team. So let me know what you guys think down below. Have you tried out the team like this? Any other sort of LR based teams? There is another one I want to do, which I had in mind a while ago before I pulled God Goku, so I'll probably get that out at some time over the next couple of days as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master again. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.